Listen to the Breakfast Special on OFM, the sound of your life, and it's a big pleasure for me to introduce to you this morning two gentlemen who I met yesterday. Yesterday I was busy doing the Food Loves Fashion Week at the Mimosa Mall, and they've got a whole bunch of entertainment happening there, and I've never heard of these guys before, and yesterday they came onto the stage. Welcome to the Breakfast Special, Simpl3 Stori3s.
Good morning.
Hello.
CJ van Wyk and Sam Cash in the Breakfast Special studio this morning. Young gentlemen, you're studying where?
Youths.
At the University of the Free State.
Yeah.
Yes. And
CJ, you're studying to be an accountant. Sam, you're a marketer. You're studying marketing, but your passion is music.
Definitely, yeah.
Okay, so we're doing a thing this morning about what songs really mean. Now, you played a song yesterday, and I was blown away because it's one of my favorite songs, and it's a South African song. And that song's got a fantastic story because in the old days of apartheid, when the National Party and the government was quite heavy on censorship, this song, and you'll actually hear it in the version that Simpl3 Stori3s do, was the first time that Nkosi Sikelel I Africa got played on the SABC. It was in the 80s. Censorship was over the moon. I mean, David Kramer was getting banned. Christa Berg was getting banned. And I think if anybody had really known what this song was about, it would have been banned as well.
I knew a man who lived in fear. It was huge, it was angry, it was drawing near. Behind his house, a secret place, was a shadow of a demon he could never face. He built a wall with steel and flame, and men with guns to keep it tame. And standing back, he made it plain that the nightmare would never ever rise again. But the fear and the fire and the guns remain. Oh, it doesn't matter now, it's over anyhow. He tells the world that it's sleeping. But as the night came round, I heard this lonely sound. It wasn't roaring, it was weeping. It wasn't roaring, it was weeping. And then one day, his neighbors came. They were curious to know about the guns and flames. They stood around behind the wall, but of course there was nothing to be heard at all. My friends, he said, we've reached our goal. The threat is under firm control. But as long as peace and order reigns, I'll be damned if I can see a reason to explain why the fear and the fire and the guns remain. Oh yeah, it doesn't matter now, it's over anyhow. He tells the world that it's sleeping. But as the night came round, I heard this lonely sound. It wasn't roaring, it was weeping. It wasn't roaring, it was weeping. We sing proudly, Nkosi Sikelel Thina lusapho lwayo. Nkosi Sikelel Thina lusapho lwayo. Nkosi Sikelel Thina lusapho lwayo. Oh, say ya, oh. Oh, say ya, oh. Oh, say ya, oh. Oh, say ya, oh. Sing along. It does doesn't matter now. It's over anyhow. He tells the world that it's sleeping. But as the night came round, I heard this lonely sound. It wasn't roaring, it was weeping. It wasn't roaring, it was weeping.
Simple Stories on OFM, the sound of your life, covering Bright Blues Weeping. CJ van Wyk, Sam Akash. Simple Stories is actually a three-part band. The third member, what has happened to your third member this morning? The poor man is studying.
Yeah, actually, last night we were together and he begged us just to mention that his name is Yaku Stain, but we call him Sticks. He's an art student.
Yaku Sticks Stain, we wish you could have been here. We know you're studying.